Look, Vegas Gates in the building. Check it out, my people, man. Happy Friday. Another Friday. It's damn near in the books. It is damn near in the books. Look, what's in the news, man? We done heard every celebrity there is try to shame black folks. Try to shame black men specifically to riding with Kamala Harris. Try to shame us. Now, I don't try to push nobody away from who they want to vote for. Do what you do. But I do try to come on here and state or try to present some of the basic things in politics that have been going on over these last 3 years. I'm no politician. I'll admit I'm not very educated when it comes to politics. I'm not. I can't tell you about foreign policy. I can't break down a lot of the stuff. But one thing I won't do, I won't just come up here and start mimicking a bunch of stuff I've heard without first doing some type of research, do some type of fact checking. There are other people out here in these YouTube spaces, Facebook, Instagram, that are way more versed than me when it comes to politics. It just is what it is. You can find them. Just search YouTube. There are people that do this shit 24 hours a day. They're out there if you want to find the information. But the problem is when you have these celebrities, these comedians, these musicians coming out trying to shame black men for saying, nah, I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe again. I'm not doing it. We're not doing that shit again. Nuh-uh. And it's more and more black folks waking up every day saying, nah, I'm just not giving my vote away. I'm just not going to give it away. And eventually a lot more of you guys are going to start to see what we're talking about. Because say if Kamala does get in this time, if she gets in, I think she has a chance to get in. And if she does, I really think things are going to get worse. I don't think nothing's going to change for black folks. It's going to get worse for black folks. So we actually think she's going to close the border now. They're going to finally address this issue now. You can believe him if you want to. But see, guys like Rickey Smiley, he wants us to vote. He wants us to vote based off some symbolism. The first. She gonna be the first in all this old bullshit. When are we gonna get tired of that? When are we gonna get tired of just these feel-good stories? We fell for that with Obama. I fell for that shit with Obama. Oh yeah. I fell for that shit. We all did. I think we all did. You probably had a small percentage of black folks said, nah, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying that. But a majority of us fell for it. We fell for that shit. Hook, line, sinker.
Just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What is wrong with black folks saying that, hey, I'm going to ride with Trump this time? We act like it's against the law for black folks to vote for Donald Trump. There are a lot of black folks, I believe, that are moving in silence. And probably some of these goddamn celebrities. I just think they're being paid. I think they're just paid to push this agenda. Hey, get this out to your listeners. They gonna follow you. They gonna follow you. Hey, it's a smart strategy. But I think secretly, when they go in that box, they like, shit, I'm going for Trump.
Y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Can
Everybody
we be
got to
united
find,
on anything? Yeah.
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
What's wrong with that? Why do we have to agree? What's up with this? What's up with this fantasy that black folks all need to stick together for us to progress? Nah, I don't believe in that bullshit. I don't believe in that. You get with like-minded black folks, and you guys can build something. Because everybody, you can't take everybody with you. You just can't. You can't take everybody with you. All skin folk ain't kin folk. Ain't that what they say?
Always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because
Now see, here's the hypocrisy here, right? He says Kamala Harris didn't prosecute. Damn, I can't even say prosecute you. She didn't put you in jail. But see, if that was a white woman, if that was a white man who was locking up them black folks, first thing they'd be yelling, racism. She locked up all them black men for weed. Don't vote for her. Hell no. But since she's black, she gets a pass. She's just doing her job. Okay.
a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
If we voting for Donald Trump, why would we put bad energy out on the candidate that we want to win? That makes no goddamn sense, Rickey Smiley. That makes no sense. That's your job to put out the bad energy for Donald Trump. That's not our energy if we voting for Donald Trump. Come on, man. Yeah, you stick to your J job. You rich, doing stand-up comedy, doing your radio show. This is a syndicated radio show that he's spitting this bullshit on.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
Y'all not even out here doing real research. Then look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what a record is. You can see what she have done.
Just quickly put a button.
Okay.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit from.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people.
No.
A lot. We need.
Hell no, she telling you right there. She telling you right there. Nah, I ain't doing shit for y'all. Once again, if that was a white woman saying that shit, they'd be like, hell no, I ain't voting for her. But she gets a pass because she has a little melanin. Her father was Jamaican, so she gets a little pass. She gets a little pass. If you're coming across this channel, man, like, subscribe, share, man. I'm trying to get these numbers up, man. Help me out.
Stand with her.
Yes.
We need to stand with her. She's great.
Absolutely.
She will make a great president.
How you know
and what
that?
a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman
Here we go with this symbolism shit.
can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Messy. Be on
Stop
the right
it, black
side.
And see, that's all that matters to them is making history. Is making history. They don't care about the policies. They just worried about making history. See, Rickey Smiley is rich. He's rich. He already set up. If Trump win, if Kamala win, he already set. And he just worried about making history, symbolism, feel-good stories. No, there are people out here struggling. The black community is out here struggling. And you worried about symbolism. The first.
Side of history. Be
Yeah.
on
Stop
the
it.
right side of history.
It's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful. Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose your voting rights, and Brown versus the board.
He knows something about women's rights to wear a dress. He definitely knows something about that, people.
Education. Do your homework, black people.
You do your homework. Look, this is a national syndicated radio show. And he just on here spitting all this feel-good shit. He should be the one that's educating his audience as to why. What is the policy Kamala is coming with? How is it going to help the black community? How is it going to help America as a whole? That's what he should be talking about with all those listeners he has. On a daily basis, I think his show comes on.
Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic.
Here we go.
Kay pointed this out to me.
Here we go.
If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn
on
in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme
and
Court
possibly
woman.
First black. Where have the first black fit got us? Where are we at in education? Where are we at in our reading levels? Our kids. Where are we at financially? At the bottom, last.
By Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yeah.
Does
Stop
that
it.
not give you chills?
Come on.
Stop
now.
it.
Does not
It's hard
does
to
that
listen to
not
this shit. It is
send
hard to
Maria,
listen to this
make
shit.
your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
gosh.
deep into that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on.
He think that means something to the majority of black folks. What is the percentage of black folks that actually joined a fraternity or a sorority? What is the percentage? I'm pretty sure it's very small. We don't care about that shit. We don't care about these Greek organizations. Symbolism. How was
On
man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all
Baby,
mad because she ain't
y'all.
talking about
Who
reparations.
was a
man.
member? Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Oh my God,
Game
that just
changer.
gave me chills. That gave me
Rocky.
chills.
Game changer,
Rocky.
dog.
Game.
Man,
Talk about game.
y'all better come
Go
get
to
me off
sports
this
'cause
radio
you better
today.
come get him.
That gave him chills.
Hey, you can keep going. You want to keep
Today.
going, dog? You want to keep
Today.
going? Oh, they ain't going to be mad at you today, Rick. Hey,
I don't care. Well, stop the music. Stop the music. Stop the music.
Go, dog.
Stop the
Go.
music.
Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
Exactly.
I know I'm right. Y'all need.
See, this is the danger having a bunch of yes men around you. Right? You have nobody to give you any pushback or give you any different a different perspective. It's just an echo chamber of people around you. You don't want to put yourself around people like that because then you become like Rickey. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. Because there's no pushback. Put yourself around people that may disagree with you, that may have a difference of opinion, a different stance, even politically, even religiously.
Stop. Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died for voting rights? All these people
What that got to do?
that have risked their life from slavery up until the civil rights movement, just so we can have an opportunity to do what we do, to do what we can do. We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008.
And
We need to stop.
and
The great John Lewis.
Right.
what John Lewis got to do
John
with
Lewis
this, man?
and
Look at the people
Ralph
now.
Abernathy.
Abernathy.
All of these people that have paved the way for us.
Okay, these people paved the way for us. Let's go with that. They paved the way for us to have a choice, the opportunity to vote. Shouldn't we be able to pick which side we want, which side we think is better for our country? Shouldn't we be able to do that without ridicule and without shaming, without being called a coon, a sellout, yada, yada, yada? Shouldn't we be able to do that freely?
We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump and
Ben Crump?
Kamala Harris and all these people out here that's doing, like Roland Martin and all of these people that's out here, and Joy Reid. If you want to be educated, if you really want to know the truth, all you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole history lesson every night.
Joy Reid told us the same thing you telling us. We gonna be on the wrong side of the history. Shaming. Same shit. Joy Reid, I ain't heard Joy Reid say shit about education. Now, we're supposed to believe Kamala Harris is supposed to make these big changes, and she ain't been in there 3.5 years already. She's supposed to come in and fix the border right away, huh? What have y'all been doing? What have y'all been doing?
On MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch it.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't
you know
be on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with black women.
Yeah,
Your mama's a black woman.
Your mama's a black woman. What does that mean? Does that so since our mamas are black, that means we can't be critical of other black women? What other race of people think like this? What if white folks was? Have you ever heard like white people, telling they folks, your daddy is white. You supposed to go vote for Donald Trump. What are you doing? We the only people that say that dumb shit. My mama was black. Like, okay, all right. My mama was black. Okay, that's all I need. That's all I need. My mom was black. She's black. Okay, all right. Let me go check my box. I don't care about no policy. I don't care what she gonna do about the border. I don't care what she gonna do about inflation. I don't care. My mama was black. That's it. That's what Rickey Smiley wants us to believe. Look, man. Look, I'm at the point where I don't care. I'm voicing my opinion. I don't care. Black folks, call me what y'all want to call me. Nuh-uh. I'm not just going to sit by idly and take this and listen to this bullshit. All this playing in our face. Nah, I'm not doing this. Y'all can keep on listening to Meg Thee Stallion, the Rickey Smileys, the Steve Harveys, the D.L. Hugleys. You think it's a coincidence none of these Negroes think differently? None of them want to step outside the box and say, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. Nah, they don't want to mess up that bag.
How about that? Let's start there. I don't care what and I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a black woman. Don't forget that. Don't forget that your sister is a black woman. And as a black man, I stand proudly with Kamala Harris this morning with tears in my eyes. It means so much to me. Do you know that lady picked up the phone and called me when my son died? How about that? How about how personal her and Joe Biden has been? How about Joe Biden wrote me a letter naming my grandkids and naming?
Well, go vote for Joe. Well, go vote for Joe and Kamala. You go vote for old girl. But don't tell us what we supposed to be doing. I'm not telling you, we not telling Rickey Smiley what you supposed to be doing. You go do what you supposed to be doing. So they called you when your baby died. Hey, my condolences. They called you. That's who you riding with, ride with them. But stop telling the rest of America, stop telling the rest of black folks what we need to be doing. We can do our own research. We got our own 2 eyes, our own 2 ears. We see and hear what's going on.
My son's name in a personal handwritten letter. How kind, how thoughtful, how genuine, they're just genuine and sincere. And I love people like that.
Gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people? No.
Vegas case, man, starts in the mind, ends with the grind. Don't let nobody tell you or shame you into voting one way. Educate yourself and make a sound decision. Whatever decision you choose to make. I'm not here to tell you that. But you have the right to make your own decision. Don't let these celebrities come out and bully you into voting one way because your mama is black and we can see history. We can see some more symbolism. Vegas Gates, holla, man.